I was born and raised in Mexico City. I feel very connected to my roots, to my culture. I'm very proud of that. I think that it's important for each one of us to be connected to who we are and to know where we come from and understand that, because that gives us a sense of direction about where we're going. I feel I have the responsibility to give voice to people who might not be able to express themselves. I can help providing a context to tell a story in a compelling way. Few people want to live in a small community, because the opportunities are not the same. So I feel very committed to this community, and I feel that I can help tell those stories. The small contribution I can make can have a big impact.
Woo, he's right, you cannot see a thing. Good evening. I'm Megan Joseph. I'm the Director of Community Organizing at the United Way of Santa Cruz County and part of that dysfunctional NEXTies group that you've been getting a taste of tonight. And we are a motley crew for sure, but I swear we're a powerful group of leaders that are creating change in this community, and you did not waste your votes, even though we're crazy. And so is everybody else in this room. So it's really an incredible experience to be here with all of you. And I am truly honored to introduce Consuelo to you tonight. I met Consuelo through our Leadership for Community Transformation program that she's been a part of this year. And we've been spending a lot of time on that program. We've had 80 leaders now go through it. And I've gotten to know her as we get to know each other in that program. We blood, sweat, and tears and confusion, and then transformation. And I was not at all surprised to learn that she was joining the NEXTies family this year. So I've learned a couple things, as I mentioned. One is that she dreams big. She was very humble in that video. Her dreams are big, and there's no such thing as just a film festival or just a film to Consuelo. Everything is an opportunity to celebrate cultural diversity, learn more about each other, and create opportunities for a more vibrant community. It's so apparent in who she is that there is a deep well of understanding about humanity, compassion, and what's possible if we can appreciate and understand each other just a little bit more. I'm convinced she's going to reach these huge dreams that she has. She's becoming a powerhouse in our region, in the independent film industry, putting the Watsonville Film Festival on the map. And just as she's reinvented herself to follow her passion, she's reinventing the world of film. So leadership isn't just about getting things done. It's not just about being in the front of the pack. It's really about what can you do to raise others and help them see their potential. And I think she's doing that through her films and through the Watsonville Film Festival. There's no doubt she's going to change the face of filmmaking for Watsonville, for the county, and dare I say, for the planet. Consuelo is a powerful and compassionate leader with a beautiful vision, and I can't wait for her to share it with you tonight. So without further ado, I am honored to welcome Consuelo to the NEXTies family.
Muchas gracias. Este es un gran honor. This is a huge honor. Thank you so much. I stand for equity, and I believe that art and culture offer powerful ways to engage people, shift conversations, and transform communities. When I came to the US 18 years ago, I was very surprised to see so many Mexicans and so little representation of our rich and complex culture. I made it my mission to write and translate newspaper articles about Mexican and Latino art and culture to share with others and remind ourselves that we are carriers of a very sophisticated cultural legacy. I was born and raised in Mexico City, as you saw in the video. My parents don't have much formal education, but they are very curious and they love traveling. So I grew up visiting the house of Frida Kahlo, admiring Siqueiros murals, exploring the ancient cities of Palenque and Teotihuacan, and reading the fabulous books of Carlos Fuentes and Octavio Paz. To help promote this beautiful culture, my loving husband John Spire and I opened Alma, a Latin American arts and crafts store in the west side of Santa Cruz. There we feature many local artists, writers, and master artisans from Mexico. Alma, which means soul in Spanish, became a cultural meeting place in our community. As Lindsay said, we all have the same dreams and aspirations. The problem is that we have few opportunities to see or hear stories about people like me or communities like mine. So in 2009, using my background as a journalist, I took my own opportunity. John and I created our own production company, Veremos Productions. Veremos in Spanish means we'll see, such as we'll see what's possible. We pushed ourselves to learn to use video cameras and editing software in our effort to tell stories that inspire us and remind us of the best in ourselves. Our first film is about Don Sergio Castro, a true humanitarian, a healer in Chiapas, Mexico. We had the opportunity to meet this amazing man, thanks to Betsy McNair, who's here on the audience. He represents the Mexican can-do attitude and the power of one person to make a huge impact on his or her community. Many film experts told us positive stories don't sell. We had to do it anyway. To this date, our film El Andalón, The Healer, has been in 30 film festivals around the world, received 7 awards, and broadcast on Mexican public TV. Yes, sí se puede. Our film, Common Ground, it's about a multicultural Day of the Dead exhibit at the only art gallery we have in Watsonville. It transcends the Mexican tradition of Dia de Muertos because at the end of the day, I believe our similarities are greater than our differences. My third film documents the beautiful Xilonen ceremony. For almost 30 years, the White Hawk Aztec dancers have celebrated this rite of passage that empowers young women. It's a great privilege and honor to be able to share this sacred indigenous tradition through film. Watsonville is full of untold stories and hidden gems. I am committed to doing justice to these stories and my community by making more films. Out of the desire to share our first film with our larger community, we co-founded the Watsonville Film Festival to offer a platform for equity, to share stories like mine that need to be heard and seen, and to promote community empowerment, especially among our youth. Inspiring and supporting the next generation of filmmakers has been at the heart of the Watsonville Film Festival since we first envisioned it with Jacob Martinez, who received a NEXTie in 2012. Every year, more students are submitting their own films. We have an ongoing film program at the wonderful Springfield Community Grange, and the festival keeps expanding. I want to take this opportunity to thank our awesome organizing committee, some of whom are here tonight. They are the heroes that make the Watsonville Film Festival such a rich experience. Please, they are amazing. It's so much work and it comes out so beautifully. Last March, 2,500 people enjoyed a program celebrating music, dance, and culture, featuring powerful films, hosting filmmakers from Mexico City, LA, San Diego, and the Bay Area. And very importantly, it spotlighted our local filmmakers. We have a huge opportunity here to make the Watsonville Film Festival the new Latino Sundance, a film festival featuring up-and-coming local and international filmmakers, the place to be for a weekend to watch great films, engage in meaningful conversations, and explore a beautiful Central Coast town that has so much to offer. We are only 15 miles away from here. But sometimes Watsonville and Santa Cruz seem so far apart. I invite you to participate in the 2015 Watsonville Film Festival to start bridging the gap. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Los esperamos.